welcome back. Tonight we are back at it with the astrology book, but this time, instead of going in order, we're gonna go to Aries, because I had someone specifically say they were very impatient to get there, so we're gonna go to Aries. The kids are outside right now, so I'm just hoping that I can get this filmed before they come in hooting and hollering. Let's go ahead and not delay. It's Aries at the beginning. Here we go. Well, no, this is not what I'm looking for. Okay, so is it at the end? Where the fuck is Aries? I do not know what my goes. Wow. Love that for me. Are they after Capricorn? Capricorn's the last one, isn't it?
2 hours later.
Aries, there you are, Jesus. Okay. So, Aries. Okay. Aries is from March 21st to April 19th. Your duality is masculine. Your element is fire. Your quality is cardinal. Aries is active, energetic, excitable, and impulsive, optimistic, open to change and new experiences. Your ruling planet is Mars, the ancient god of war, aggression, conflict. In astrology, Mars's influence fosters tension and accidents. It rules over fire and danger. The symbol is the ram, assertive, sexual, able to climb great heights. Are rams sexual? I don't think that's a thing. Your glyph is like a fancy T. The pictograph represents the horns and long nose of the ram. It also pictures the eyebrows and nose of man. The head is the part of the human anatomy that Aries rules. In symbolic terms, the glyph is 2 half moons joined by a straight line, which indicates idealism tied to authority and leadership. Your dominant keyword is I am. Your polarity is Libra, which that's funny because most people, I guess Libra has to be someone's polarity, but I know most Libras are pretty laid back, so people tend to get along with them. Aries is a me first sign. People with Aries tendencies strongly project their own personalities and can be quite selfish. Libra, which is Aries' opposite sign, is the sign of partnership. Natives of Libra feel incomplete without a partner or lover and strive for happiness as a pair. Part of the body ruled by Aries, the head. Aries people are prone toward headaches and subject to minor injuries around the head and face. Your lucky day is Tuesday. Your lucky numbers are 1 and 9. Your magical birthstone is diamond. Attracts love, financial success, and brings luck in the new ventures. The diamond is particularly lucky for Aries people when worn on the left side of the body. That's good for marriage, I guess. Your special color is red, the color of fire and excitement. Cities that are good for you: Florence, Naples, Verona, Marseille. Countries: England, Germany, and Poland. Flowers: geranium, honeysuckle, sweet pea. Trees: all thorn-bearing trees. That's me. Mine's probably something stupid. You guys get thorn trees. Metal is iron. Animals ruled by Aries: sheep, and especially rams. Danger: Aries people are susceptible to harm from fire and sharp instruments. They are also prone to accidents involving high speed and tend to get into violent and dangerous situations. Man, how is How are you going to be susceptible to harm from fire when your element is fire? So there's your little ram. Your most likable trait is your courage. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. Okay, see, I did not know that. I guess I don't really know where it technically starts and ends because I always think of like Aquarius as the first because it's January. Apparently not, it's Aries. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, the sign that symbolizes a new beginning. There is a dynamic restlessness to the Aries character. With the sun in this sign, you are an activist and a doer. If you have a new plan or idea, if an enterprise strikes your fancy, you can't wait to plunge right in. The amusing little prayer, "Grant me patience now," is typical of the Aryan attitude. When others first meet you, their instant impression of someone is of someone exciting, vibrant, talkative. Others will be lucky if they can get a word in edgewise. If someone brings up a topic, you will be delighted to tell in great detail exactly what you think about it. As an Aries person, you gravitate toward the center of action. You are a natural leader who exudes self-confidence. From an early age, you feel you are headed for success, and you treat opposition as an annoyance to be brushed out of the way. There is nothing faint-hearted about an Aryan. You are willing to take a gamble, follow a dream, set your mind on a goal, and pursue it with irresistible enthusiasm. Your supreme quality of optimism attracts others. Underneath, there may lurk insecurity, but no one will ever know about it. I don't really like optimism. And also, I need them to stop calling you guys Aryans because it just keeps making me think of white supremacists. Obviously, not spelled the same, but that's where my mind is going nonetheless. That is not to say you don't get depressed or moody, but the winter of despair doesn't last a week with Aries. You have an uncrackable optimism. It is true, however, that Aries people are notorious for taking offense at fancied slights and injuries. Hot tempers and childish tantrums abound, and your threshold of boredom is extremely low. If success is not immediate, you may lose interest and go in search of other excitement. As a result, patient, plodding types often get to the head of the class before you do. Aryans have a well-deserved reputation for not finishing what they have begun. You sometimes spend your energy in too many different ways, like the Ring Lardner hero who mounted a horse and rode off in all directions at once. Independence is a key word. You can turn sulky and peevish if you have to take orders. You would much rather be the world's largest lizard than the world's smallest dragon. You want to run the whole show. If you can't, you pull up stakes and look for a situation in which you can show off your style and brilliance. Should you come up against a superior force, you will bend but never break. Your aggressive and combative spirit cannot be broken by anyone except yourself. Though generally sincere and honest, you will tell a white lie if it seems advantageous. You are not a very adept liar, however, others see right through you. Sometimes you lack tact and diplomacy, but no malice is intended. Sagittarians also lack this quality of tact because they don't know how to be oblique or roundabout. With you, tactlessness is an impulsive act, a careless expression of your innate force. Too often, you speak without thinking and say whatever pops into your mouth and usually regret your impulsiveness later. Aries is lucky with money but can't hold on to it. You tend to run up big bills, live extravagantly, soar over budget. However, you usually find a way to pay off what you owe. You have too much pride to remain in anyone's debt. In friendship, you give magnanimously if someone is in need, but you want to get credit for your good deeds. In the garden of Aries, there are no shrinking violets. You are creative, open-hearted, high-spirited, pioneering, also vain, feisty, and impatient. Those who deal with you on an intimate basis will have one chief problem. How are they going to keep up the pace? So, I feel like that went pretty well for you guys, too. I think it was really only Libra. This person who wrote this book had a problem with Libras. Okay, so like all of the other ones, I'm gonna read through the list of famous people with the sun in Aries, and then I'll show you the list so you can see if you recognize anyone else. Maya Angelou, Johann Sebastian Bach, Warren Beatty, Marlon Brando, Matthew Broderick, and I say because even though he was like a good actor in a total smoke show when he was young, I've heard he was kind of a dick. Matthew Broderick, Charles Chaplin, Cesar Chavez, Joan Crawford, Bette Davis, Doris Day, Robert Frost, James Garner, Hugh Hefner, Billie Holiday, Harry Houdini, Thomas Jefferson, Elton John, yes, Steve McQueen, Eddie Murphy, Leonard Nimoy, Gregory Peck, Anthony Perkins, Mary Pickford, Diana Ross, Gloria Steinman, Ludwig Mies van der Rohe. No, I'm thinking of someone else. I don't know who that is. Vincent van Gogh, Tennessee Williams. I don't know if you can see that. Okay. So, yeah. That was Aries. I feel like 13. That was really short. I didn't have much to say about you guys. Or I read really fast. I'm not sure. Anyways, to the person who wanted to hear about Aries, I hope you are happy. And you guys should let me know that if once we're done going through just the general overview, if you'd be interested in hearing all this other crap about your sign. I don't know exactly what's in here, but we can definitely delve deeper if that's something that you guys would like to see. So yeah, definitely let me know.